this eye tutorial. Basic shape on first, straight in with some darks. About get the darks blocked in. You know it's going to be dark, so get it blocked in. Build up the layers gradually. Dark, then just get on with it. You save a lot of time if you just crack straight on. So I'm not expecting anybody watching, but hello if anybody is watching. Lid, the bottom eyelid, that is. Obviously, not the top one. Top one's up here. Now I'm going to use my brush. That's going to soften up what I've already done, and I'm going to use the charcoal that I'm collecting on my brush. I'm going to pull it down onto my iris. For the white of the eye as well. Use it for the skin tone also. So yeah, I can push that up. I can move it around a little bit. Straight away we're getting some, just after not even 5 minutes, we're getting some nice skin tones just from using the brush, moving that charcoal around. Quite dark. Pull some light back out of it later if I want to. Hey Matthew, how you doing, mate? Thanks for joining me. Thought we're by myself then. You alright? Do an eye tutorial, I've not done one for a while, I've not gone live for a couple of days. I've been a bit busy working. This live stream, I just thought I'll do it anyway. I didn't think anybody would be watching, but normally watch can always watch it later if they want to. Oh, cheers, mate. Yeah. I can't remember who actually who suggested me do a Peaky Blinders one. But yeah, I did it today while I was at work. He's a great subject, that guy. He's got fantastic bone structure and features, so he did make a really good drawing. Oh, was it you, mate? Yeah. Well, I'm glad you've seen it. Yeah, I'm glad you suggested that. So he does make for a really good. I've got him. In fact, I've got him here. I know you've seen him, but I'll show you him anyway. There he is. So I did 2 versions. Arthur from Peaky Blinders be a good subject too. I'll have to have a look. I only know this guy. I've not actually seen Peaky Blinders, believe it or not. I must be the only person in England not to have watched it. But yeah, I did a paler version, and then I just went straight over him. I basically blocked him in, made him a lot darker, and then I pulled the light out of him. I just prefer that kind of a look. You got more chaotic. You've got more of a chaotic finish on it. You've got a few squiggles and different shades. So yeah, really enjoyed doing that one. Back onto the eye. Wow. Big block. You can get loads of skin tone in really quickly with this. With graphite, you'd have a nightmare. It'd take you forever to do what I've just done now. It'd take you ages to do this with graphite. That's why I like using charcoal. It's good fun. Then we can just use a sponge just to soften everything up a little bit. You do think to yourself, oh, what have I done? I made a right mess of it, but once you get the orbital eraser on it, or the putty kneading eraser on it, you start pulling the light back, and you realise you've made a good choice. Right, so I'm going to get the eyebrow in. And some light back out of it. It's very dark. But I do like it dark. Some subject would be another good subject. Yeah. Definitely. It's yeah, I'll have a look at Arthur. I don't know who he is because I've not seen him. My son's seen it. He keeps telling me to watch Peaky Blinders. He was saying how good it is. I just don't get time. If I have any spare time, I'm either snowboarding or drawing. I don't tend to get a lot of time to do other things. Well, I do get time to do other things. I just choose to do drawing. I enjoy it so much. Light back out of it. Lady Lauren, how you doing? So beautiful, thank you. Beginning. Oh, I like this one. Yeah, I wasn't planning on coming on Royal Blue, but I ain't done a live stream for a couple of days. But my wife decided that it'd be a good idea to do one. I think she just wants me out of the way. Put some light back into that reflection. Spots as well. Light back out, make it really, really dark, and then pull the light back out of it. You do sometimes think, I do anyway, I sometimes think to myself, oh, I've gone too dark. I made it a right mess, and then I'll grab this thing, my kneading eraser, and pull light back out of it, and it just makes you realise you can push and push the darks as dark as you can dare to go, and then you can pull some light back out of it. Does make for a really nice, I always call it, dramatic. It does look quite dramatic when you make it super dark and then super light. Of well, bit of an eyebrow showing through. Thank you. Telling the iris. There's no rules with irises. I literally just make it up as I go along. There's so many different ways to do an iris. There's no set rule whatsoever with it. Do whatever you feel like, and it either works or it doesn't. So if it doesn't work, then try something different next time. Put some eyelashes in. Eyelashes over with each other. But again, there's no set rule. You can make them as long or as short as you want. Some of them are going to be longer than others, so I'll go long with some, and I'll keep it short with others. You don't even have to put them in. A lot of people don't even bother putting eyelashes in, but it just adds another dimension, another element to it. So I tend to put it in. And if you can see them properly, there you go. So long one. Just little flicking charcoal pencil up with a bit of a curve to it. A reflection, so I'm going to pull it down into the white of the eye to give an indication of a bit of a reflection lash. It is a learning curve, you know. Every time I do an eye, I try and change it a little bit and try something different. It can get a bit monotonous doing the same. My wife always says I do too many eyes. I've done a lot of eyes. I've got a book at the side of me that has got lots and lots of eyes in them. Some of my older eyes are definitely more realistic. Before I started using charcoal, obviously I did graphite constantly, so I didn't really have charcoal. But I enjoy using charcoal. It's good fun. You can get things done a lot quicker with charcoal. If I do graphite eye, it could take me a good 45 minutes to an hour at least, just to achieve the same sort of thing that I've achieved right now in the space of, what, 20 minutes. So in a way, that's what I prefer. I think it's more interesting, especially if I'm doing a live stream. I can accomplish a lot more. Makes it more interesting for anybody who happens to be watching. Patience to sit there for 45 minutes to an hour. I haven't got the time, you know. We're all busy doing other things. Or this iris. Happy with it, there's no rule to say you can take a bit more. You don't have to take a bit more out if you with that, so I'm going to pull a bit more light out, which will make it look even more real. Underneath it as well, not a bit too dark. Lovely jubbly. Yeah, I've got a few. I don't know if anybody's there, but these are my other eyes. These are graphite eyes. You can see a big difference. These take quite a long time to do. I think these look more realistic, especially because of the iris. You can see that. there. Sort of eyes for a long time. Until I turn to charcoal. Right, folks. I'll probably extend this picture tomorrow. I'll go to work and I'll